The big one is coming, improv style. We're talking about comedy here. This week's Kickstand Picks, we're talking heavy hitters, also talking brain rot and beyond.
It is a bona fide comedy cascade this morning, so thank the great Sasquatch. We've got Dylan Reiff in studio with your roundup of weekend laughs. Good morning,
Good
Dylan.
morning.
Good
Good
to
morning.
see ya.
Yeah, you too. Excited. It's going to be a nice week. A lot of
This is a big week.
eclectic shows this week. Huge names to some like comedy gems, some smaller shows. So.
Well, we're starting with a comedy icon, a hero to many comedians.
Absolutely. Some would say the highest-selling comedy album artist of all time. When was the last time you bought a comedy album?
Oh man.
It's been a minute.
Yeah,
It's been a minute.
And for most of you watching, it might be this very person.
Yes,
last time you
that's
bought a
true.
comedy album. Weird Al Yankovic.
Yep.
Almost 50 years in the game.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Pretty impressive. Comedy is something that dies on the vine fairly quickly. So to have a 50-year career is just out of this world. So Weird Al, one of the greats, is here for 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday, tonight and tomorrow. It's going to be an incredible show. If you can get a ticket, you're not going to want to miss it. It's the Bigger and Weirder tour.
Oh my God.
That
I
makes
think
sense.
general tickets have sold out, so good luck on the resale market.
Yeah.
He is beloved.
Yeah,
Yes.
Super Bowl, and especially in Portland.
Yeah.
You know, I went to one of his shows a couple years ago that I got to host. You know, no big deal. I
no
don't want to like brag too
okay.
much.
No.
But it was so cool to see, you know, dads with their kids on their shoulders and grandparents. It was like multi-generational watching this person that
That's
you
very
all love.
cool.
So pretty rare.
I would
Yeah,
hope that
very.
the city that keeps it weird,
Yes.
shows up
Yep.
for Weird Al.
That-
so.
You
But
got to
also-
keep it Weird Al.
Yeah.
Is what I.
Icon, an absolute
Yes.
icon. That's great. Who else is in town?
So, you know, the weather, it's been very hot. Then we might see a little sprinkle of rain Friday. And obviously, always there's comedy in the park that Kickstand Comedy does. But I have a couple shows on Friday night if you want to get inside, get some AC. And this one, two very special comedians are coming to town.
Okay.
I love going to the Mississippi area. There's some great restaurants, some really wonderful bars, and of course, Mississippi Studios, which is one of my favorite places to see comedy. And these two are coming through on tour from California, Los Angeles. Simon Gibson and Joshua Turek. Simon Gibson, very funny, actually from Portland. Grew up here in the area. Now has made a big name for himself in LA. You probably have seen him on Just for Laughs New Faces, all sorts of great stuff. He's a TV host. He's described as Chris Farley meets Sam Kinison. He's got very kinetic energy.
So I was going to say, so there's an energy level
Yes.
that is
I honestly
unmatched.
couldn't name too many people who have higher energy than Simon, which is a great juxtaposition for Joshua Turek, who is kind of like a poetic soul with an unhinged mind. He does a lot of philosophical ranting and raving. He's a big TikTok star too. So if you want to check out what Josh Turek and Simon Gibson do, head online and go see them live. It's your chance.
I love
All
it.
right.
They sound like a fun duo.
Yeah, they
they're
do.
super fun.
Well, speaking of TikTok, I feel like this next one is from my chronically online friends.
Yes.
We got a local show. Brain Rot is back.
The Brain Rot, for the chronically online, I've heard it may be someone on the couch who is
Yes.
afflicted with this disorder.
That is, no cap. No cap, Dylan. I'm very chuggy, very on TikTok.
Oh my goodness.
But yes, Brain Rot is going to take your most favorite chronically online moments and turn it into improv comedy, and it's a double header. So come early for Brain Rot, stay late for Heartthrob, the dream date show, where we're going to try to get this comedian to find true love. It could be you, it could be one of the panel, and they're two really great shows. Heartthrob is hosted by Aaliyah and Mac. They're two very funny comedians, and every month they try to find true love for a comedian. And if there's no greater act of service.
What is the success rate so far?
I think that I like to think that everyone fell in love by the end of the show.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna say 100% success rate for Heartthrob, but you'll
awesome.
see some very real contestants vying for the love of the person on the other side of the divider.
That's
so.
great.
And if you, like me, are so tired of saying things that none of your friends and coworkers pick up on because they haven't seen your same algorithm, then go get Brain Rot.
Brain
There you
Rot
go.
is super fun show, great cast of improvisers. So a little bit of something for everybody. We've got some stand-up, we've got a game show, we've got some improv. So
Yeah.
see some local comedy.
And then we've got this one called The Big One. What's up with The Big One?
This is probably the best improv show going in Portland right now. It certainly is the biggest one. The big one, you get a special super Portland famous person, a great celebrity like Kat Oddick, who is an incredible tattoo artist, huge following online. Kat is going to be there to be our storyteller. So Kat will come tell true stories from their life as a tattoo artist, and we have an insane cast of improvisers that will then spin those stories into improv gold.
Love it.
Very, very fun show. You might see shows like this at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater in LA. This is Portland's version of it. It's a great cast, and you're just going to be on the edge of your seat. You're going to want to see how they turn these sometimes hilarious, sometimes scary, sometimes funny stories into something that we can all go back and remember forever. Because you got to see improv in theater, because you're never going to see it again.
It just lives in the moment.
It lives in that moment.
And that's where it is. What a fun idea.
Yeah, super fun.
Yeah.
Good stuff. You know a Portland tattoo artist is going to have some good stories.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. What's
forward
like
to
the
that
worst
one.
tattoo you've ever done?
I know.
That's going to be a great
That's going to be a great one.
I bet you'll get to find
it's an
out.
hour's
That's a
worth
big
of material
one.
just right there.
Maybe Pokemon. We can get what was
gosh.
Christian's Pokemon?
The Dragonite?
We can- Yeah,
Dragonite.
maybe Christian can get a Dragonite.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
I like that with a
that's
little
right.
heart.
Let's talk to
you
Christian
know?
about
Good
that.
birthday
Dragonite
tattoo
heart for
idea.
Mom. Yeah.
All right, Dylan, always great to see you.
Super fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
And again, get tickets, times, and more by checking out this story on coin.com. A great week and weekend of laughs ahead.